Hello viewers, welcome to Hila-P Sports and Entertainment TV. We are back again and this is a midweek review. CBN, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you.
We'll be discussing about we'll be discussing about what played out yesterday in the Premier League. And it's not a new thing to us. We know that the likes of Everton, who has been in form, in fact, red hot form, they were able to trash Burnley at home by 2-0. CBN, I think you were not surprised about the scoreline.
No. I wasn't surprised at all because just like you said, Everton they're in mad form right
Definitely,
now.
they are.
The way they are picking up points, 3 points here and there. I mean, they are actually pushing for the top 6. And if you watch the game, you see the intensity and the belief in the team. I mean, they have a wonderful coach in David Moyes, so it's not really a big surprise that they are performing the way they are performing right now. But really, they are chasing the top 6.
But at the point in time, beginning of the season, we noticed that they were a bit slow. They were losing games, drawing games. But see the way they picked, the form, and they have been beating teams up and down. They have been drawing big teams, and they have been beating teams. Even the last time out, they beat Newcastle away from home. I would never expected that to happen, but it happened. And now it's against Burnley, who has been they have been shadow of themselves. But they were able to pick up the pockets, and not like what is happening between Wolves and others. But they had to beat Burnley by 2-0.
Yes. Earlier in the season, they couldn't really find their rhythm.
Definitely.
In fact, I got to a point that a lot of people started questioning their preparation for the new season.
Yeah.
But I think somehow they found a way to solve their problems and pick up form, and they're getting the results that is required of that. But I'm very sure if you're an Everton fan right now, you'd be proud of the team.
Definitely.
So it's normally like when the season started, you all saw what Bournemouth did. They were playing very well. And then at the time they dropped, Everton had the opposite outcome in this situation. They were not really that okay, but at the time they had to pick. I mean, Everton, they are a very top team in the Premier League. So I'm not really very surprised that they are playing the way they are playing. David Moyes is like the only coach that understands that team. Definitely. So I think it's kudos to him.
Okay, now we looked at also Burnley. Bournemouth. Going to go against Brentford. They ended in stalemate. I never expected that because I was expecting goals, to flow in that particular game. But I think they ended in goalless draw.
Yeah, Bournemouth. Like I said earlier, they've been. They were very promising in the early stages of the Premier League, and then at the time they dropped in form, and I think the sell of Semenyo has not really helped them as well.
It hasn't.
It has. I think it has. There's a vacuum there.
Yeah,
but in as much as Semenyo was sold, they have a wonderful coach in Andoni Iraola, who I felt should be able to manage the team in as much as Semenyo is no more there. He has the experience and the capability to actually find solutions and then gets them winning matches. And then against Brentford, but then you wouldn't blame them much because Brentford is another team that's flying right now.
They are.
So I think it's a fair result for Bournemouth because a lot of people felt Bournemouth Brentford was going to go there and get the 3 points. So I think it's still a fair result for them. Okay,
for the first time and for many months, Leeds United failed to score at home in a Premier League match. Not talk of against Sunderland. It's a team like Sunderland, but I don't know. They lost at home. Not only that they did not score, they lost at home to Sunderland, but just a goal.
Yeah, it's a wonderful result for Sunderland.
Definitely.
I think it's a little revenge from them because both of them came from Championship.
Definitely.
In the reverse fixture in the Championship, I think Leeds United beats them. I think that win helped them to actually win the Championship last season. And then Sunderland, at the end of the day, dropped to the playoffs. They had to qualify for the Premier League through the playoffs, and then coming to the Premier League now, it's a different story. Sunderland has become the better team between the two of them, and winning this game now is a very strong statement, and it's a wonderful performance from Sunderland, and it's a little revenge. A little revenge
indeed. Okay, finally, a surprising one yesterday. Wolves were able to beat Liverpool by 2-0. The reigning champions were dismantled. The truth is that after the first half that went goalless, we said, Liverpool going to come back in the second half, bit stronger and better. But when they came in the second half, It was surprising. When Wolves took the lead, I was like, what is happening? What is happening here? Same story that happened against Aston Villa. Really played out there. And at the end of the day, when Liverpool came back, okay, through Mo Salah, though it was a mistake from the midfielder who gave Salah the pass. Yeah. And but at the end of the day, I was surprised to say they won the match for them. Same person who scored the second goal against Aston Villa. So did the same against Liverpool.
Yeah, coming from the bench.
Rodrigo.
It was a wonderful performance from Wolves. I mean, they were resilient.
Definitely.
I think when you consider the amount the way Wolverhampton Wanderers have performed against top teams. I mean, Arsenal came to Wolves and they got a draw, and Aston Villa came and the same thing happened. So I mean, it's actually when you watch this game and then you see how Wolves played, you keep asking yourself, why are they really where they are?
At the moment,
because yesterday they actually played a wonderful football. They didn't allow Liverpool. They didn't just sit back and allow Liverpool to have the ball. Them. And also they were offensive as well, and they got that winning goal.
Thanks to
Rodrigo Gomez. I mean, it was a wonderful performance from Liverpool and from Wolverhampton Wanderers, and it dents Liverpool's quest. I think they will be very they'll feel very sad,
definitely,
that they've not been able to get the 3 points from this match because
it was all around. Everybody expected
of course, this is Wolves. This is Wolves that everybody has been beating. This is a Wolves team whom
can we say that just normally I was like, if Liverpool beat Wolves, we would say okay, the Aston Villa game was a mistake, but you have seen that it's not a mistake.
Yeah,
these guys are really fighting.
I think they're prepared differently when they are meeting these big teams.
Yeah,
because if you look at their start, the Wolves before the match they had won just 2 matches in the league before meeting Liverpool. So you would when you look at their statistics, their winning statistics, their winning record this season, you wouldn't have expected them to beat Liverpool. So and I'm sure Liverpool probably they must have calculated the 3 points for themselves before. But
this is football. Like you said, it's football.
That's the joy of
anything
football.
can happen.
Yeah,
and especially when it comes to the Premier League.
Exactly.
Okay,
it's a bad one for Liverpool.
Okay, let's just talk a bit about what really played out right there in Spanish, Copa del Rey. Liverpool, Barcelona were able to, to put 3 past Atletico Madrid. But I was expecting, Barca to put the 4th, to push at least the 4th seat, even if it's the extra time and also.
Yeah, I think we all expected Barcelona to have a good attitude. I mean, they had nothing to lose this time around. They just came out and they were just offensive, trying to get the goals. But I think I was really very concerned about the mentality of the Atletico Madrid team, because they started the game and I think what they had in their mind was just to defend. But if you can
even before the game, the manager said, "I'm going to look at me. Look at it. I'm straight up 5-4-1." So now, looking at the information you already know that he's going for defense.
He was not really planning to be offensive. But then if you can score 4 goals, if you can score them 4 goals, I mean they can still score 4 goals. They were very close.
Definitely,
like,
they were
very close.
What you are trying to say, which I got what you want to say. Had it been they come out the way they did against, there's no way they would not score.
The few times they went on an encounter to see if they could get a goal, you could see there were chances. Barcelona were playing a high line. And if Atletico Madrid was, if they had little idea or little interest in moving forward, going forward, being offensive, I think they would have scored a goal. Even though they had a chance, Griezmann had a chance that he should have scored. Then Lookman had another one where he nodded the ball off the to over instead of on target, because if these 2 chances were converted, I think if they had converted one of those 2 chances, it would have been a difficult game for Barcelona. But then Lamine Yamal is just some player. That boy, that little boy,
he's a playable.
I I watched this boy
on his day. He's unplayable.
He was just tormenting the Atletico Madrid number 3. As in, he could not. He didn't allow. If you see the first goal he scored, okay, that the first goal he scored, he made the assist, and then I think it was Ademola Lookman that he had to dribble and then give that assist. But that boy is too good.
Definitely,
he's too good.
He is.
I mean, I think currently he's arguably the best player in the whole world. Definitely, in as much as we know, when it's time for the award, they consider the statistics, the stats.
But looking at the way how fearless and how stretched he is, a defender.
Yes,
you know that
he's just too good.
Okay,
and he's the heart of that team. But I think he's the engine room. He's the main man in FC Barcelona right now. Okay,
let's take a quick move down to Real Madrid. It's a sad news for Rodrigo, who has missed the end the season and also the World Cup.
ACL injury. It's a very sad one for him.
Definitely.
Our thoughts are with him.
When we thought that he's coming back
I mean, it's devastating. He's going to not just miss the end of the remainder of the season. Going to miss the World Cup. I mean, it's
crazy.
He has already come out to say that it's the worst day of his life,
and he has been scared of this particular injury. This is the first time of having ACL. ACL injury is a very dangerous one. Every player prays that
it's a long time.
Hope that it doesn't.
It takes a long time to heal. I mean,
if you don't heal well, it will still return back because it's only an injury that will keep coming once it's not treated very well.
Yeah. That's why it takes a lot of time for the person to come back on the pitch, and it's a sad one. It's a sad one because we all expected to see him in that Brazilian squad, and going to the World Cup, but it's quite unfortunate.
Okay, CBN, now let's come down a bit. The locality, Nigerian Professional League. Any good Rangers are topping the league, like we said last time. If Rangers can be able to keep pushing, definitely we see them coming, because when they were in 4th position. The last time we discussed about them, I think their point from there to top, I think it was just 4 points.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, for them to top the league now,
and they had an outstanding game.
So are you seeing them returning the league? Oh, sorry, are you seeing them winning the league rather?
It's very much possible, because if you look at the goal difference as well, I think they have the highest goal difference too.
Okay.
That gets to show you that they score a lot of goals. And in the Premier League, in NPFL, you need to have goals, because anything can happen. Because most times they are usually very close. The points are usually very close. Not like in the German league or Spanish league or Premier League that you have a very long gap between the first and second. So it's a very tough one. It's going to be very tough, but still. They have a very strong chance. They have a chance. It could be anybody. Rivers United are still looking. There are a couple of other teams that are still close to that position, but still, Rangers has a very strong chance of clinching the trophy.
Okay, now finally, let's look at Iran. They are threatening to boycott the World Cup based on what is happening. How are you seeing this? Are you seeing them boycotting this, or are you just a mind game?
Because the political unrest in the country right now is a very devastating one.
Okay.
And because of soiled relationship between Iran and the US and Iran and Israel, they are trying to boycott the World Cup. Well, I'm sorry to say, but who cares? Nobody really cares whether you decide to attend the World Cup or not. If they decide,
but are you not seeing FIFA punishing them?
No, I don't think there will be any sanction. I'm not really sure, because I think FIFA might not want to still punish them the more, considering the fact that there's a political unrest in the country between Israel and Iran
and the host nation
and the host nation.
Part of the host nation,
So they might feel that there will be a very bad reception
definitely
for them if they enter the US.
Yeah.
So I don't think they will. But I'm very sure Iraq and probably United Arab Emirates will be very happy. I'm praying that they will draw. Because I think Iraq is going for the playoff.
Yes.
But before then, they played versus United Arab Emirates.
Yeah.
So now, if it happens, Iraq might take the ticket.
Then
UAE might not go for the playoff. So both of them must be waiting very seriously.
I hope that this happens.
They withdraw. So I don't think anybody will miss them. I think the only people that will be concerned about them not going to the World Cup is real football fans in Iran. Probably those that have already made arrangements to travel to the United States of America to watch the game. But for the most of the rest of us who are not from there, who are not their fan, who are not who don't have any relationship with Iran, might not actually care.
Okay, thank you for your time, CBN. Thank you for your time. Definitely, viewers, this is we will come to the end. What really played out on the news making around the world of football? What have been playing out? What we have been expecting all this while? And we definitely know that in such a thing politically we know. But if FIFA can be able to sanction Iran, then it might cause more uproar. But let's see how it goes, and definitely we'll be back and also discuss what to expect today as far as the Premier League is concerned. Thank you for staying with us.